Hello, it is almost 11 and I'm having my breakfast or brunch, whatever. Today it's a little different. I have 8 ounces of the 73% ground beef that I made up over this past weekend, and it's mixed with that salsa that I made last weekend. So that is what I'm going to have. I'm going to just put a little salt on it, but this is what it looks like. And if you remember, I added 1 ounce of the rendered fat to it as well. So that's what I'm having for my lunch today. Hello, I'm home from work and in my jammies because that's what I wear when I'm not at work. So I'm heating up supper, which is going to be 7 ounces of pork chops and 200 grams of jicama. And I just wanted to tell you, so at nighttime before I go to bed, I drink some of that sleepy time tea, and sometimes I don't remember to make it until later. So I'm like, I know, I'm gonna heat it now whenever I'm heating up my supper, and then I'll go on and what I do, usually what I do after I make it, but now I'm starting it early. I stick a fork in it and I kind of squish out the air from the little tea bag, and I usually set my fork on it so it stays down. Anyway, so now I'm just gonna let it steep. Was it 5, 6, 7, 8? I'm gonna let it steep for the next 3 hours. By then, it will have steeped really good. So, all right, let's get to my food, supper. There's the jicama. I think this is the one that I think that's one. I don't know if I did it in the skillet or the air fryer. I don't know. It's good. It all tastes the same to me. So that's why I did it in the oven this week. But yeah, so I've got my 7 ounces of pork chop and my 200 grams of this. By George, it's cold. We are going to get us some soup. Hang on. I'm going to put these in here because, you know, it's all about convenience. And just a second. And here's tonight's supper. 12 ounces of pork loin and 200 grams of jicama and a serving of the Rayo's marinara with a half serving of the Rayo's Alfredo and a little splash of water. And that is going to be my supper tonight. All right, see y'all tomorrow. And it's time for the rotation. I'll pull this one out. We're gonna lower it here for a minute because that's gonna take the place of the one I just took out for supper tonight. Hang on. One-handed isn't easy. So, this one is gonna be moved to the front in a minute. We're gonna put it down there. This one is gonna come over here because this was in slot number 4. Now it's moving to slot number 3. Now, we need to get a new one from the freezer and put in slot number 4. I need a vegetable to pull out and a salsa to pull out. So that goes there. That's 4. That's 3. This was 2, so I'm going to put it up here. So now it goes in slot number 1, and this was slot number 3, and now it goes into slot number 4. So that's my rotation. So I pulled the one that was back there, and I moved it to there, moved that one to here, and this one to there. And I always take this front left one is what I eat for the day. So that's my rotation. And there's my macro for the day. Have a good night, guys.